Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to embed an Android view in Godot game engine. So let's get started. In this tutorial we will be embedding the Android text view in Godot game engine. Now some of you might be thinking like text view is equivalent to Godot's label. Why would I want to embed an Android text view inside Godot game engine? Now this is just basically showing you how to embed a native Android view. Now this doesn't have to be a text view, it can be anything like an XO player which is used for playing videos, which is much more advanced for playing videos as compared to Godot's own video player. Okay, and if you want to integrate camera view to capture photos or record videos, those cannot be supported directly via Godot. Someone has to create an Android plugin for it for different platforms because they behave differently based on different platforms. So that's why this is just a building block on how to embed a native Android view inside Godot game engine. So in case if you are embedding some kind of a view which is not available directly inside Godot game engine but available on Android, you can use that particular thing to embed it inside Godot. So yeah, let's get started. So based on this particular documentation, I have created one cheat sheet. So instead of referring this documentation, I will be referring to this particular cheat sheet. So first you require Android Studio installed. I have already installed Android Studio. Next you need to create an Android project. So you can just click on this new project button. Here you can select empty views activity, just click on next. Here I have selected language as Kotlin and the minimum SDK. Make sure you make a note of this minimum SDK because same minimum SDK needs to be set on Godot side as well. So I have kept it as 26 and just click on finish. Now I have already created an Android project, so I will not click on finish. I will just open the existing Android project which I have. Now once you create an Android project, it does take a bit of time for it to do the Gradle syncing. So just be patient. If you are doing this for the very first time, it might take up to 5 to 10 minutes or sometimes up to half an hour depending on your system. So be patient. Once the Gradle syncing is done, you should see this app folder been created as well as this Gradle scripts folder been created. Now you will not see this my library, we will be creating this by ourselves. If you still don't see this app and Gradle scripts, even after Gradle syncing is done, you can just select this particular Android drop down and you should be able to see app as well as Gradle scripts. Next you need to create this my library. So you can just right click, new module, select my library, Android library, and here you can give whatever name you feel like. I have given it as my library. Again select the same minimum SDK, language is Kotlin, build configuration language is Kotlin DSL, and then click on finish. It is not allowing me to click on finish because I already have a folder called my library, so I have already created this. Again, so once you click on finish, it will take some time for Gradle syncing, so be patient. Once that is done, you should be able to see this my library folder. Once that is done, you need to go to Gradle scripts, you need to go to build.gradle.kts, and here you need to add this line of code. Now at the time of me recording this video, I am using Godot 4.4.1, which is the latest stable. If by the time you guys are watching, if Godot 4.4.2 is out, make sure you replace it with Godot 4.4.2, and then you can just click on sync now and it will download the Android dependency for you. Then you need to go to my library, go to Kotlin plus Java, and here inside this first folder you need to right click, new Kotlin class file, and here you need to create a file called Godot Android plugin. So here is a file called Godot Android plugin which I have created. Now here these are all the imports. Okay, next here we create a class called Godot Android plugin which extends from Godot plugin. This is my plugin name. Now the plugin name can be anything, but do remember this name because this name will be used in lot other places as well. Then here I am creating one text view, and here I have one method. So if text view is equal to null, then we initialize the text view. I have given it some text, so text will be set from Godot side. I've set it some text color, text size, background color, as well as gravity. Okay, and here I have set it as wrap content. Wrap content basically means whatever is the size of your text, make sure the text view also occupies the same size. So instead of a wrap content, if you want to hardcode the width and height like 200 by 200, you can do that as well, but I would not recommend hardcoding the width and height. That's why I'm using wrap content by wrap content. So whatever is the width and height of depending on the text of your text view, it will occupy that much height. Later on, if you want the text view to occupy the entire width and height of the screen, Okay, so in that case you can just use match parent over here and match parent over here. Okay, but I'll just keep it wrap content. Okay, then we just using this activity.add content view, we add our text view as well as the params. Else we just set that message and the visibility of our text view in case if it is already initialized, as you can see over here. And here I have another method for setting the position of our text view. So suppose once a text view is displayed, you are not happy with the position where it is displayed. With the help of this, you can again pass the position x position y from Godot side and set it wherever you want in the Godot screen. And here is one other method for updating the text of our text view. Okay, then you need to go to manifest, android manifest.xml, and here you just need to copy paste this particular bit of code. Again, I have copied this from documentation. So important thing which you need to note is this should be your plugin name. So whatever name you have given over here, same name you need to pass it over here. This should be your package name. So whatever package name you see over here, make sure you paste it over here. And this is the Kotlin file name which we have Kotlin class file name which we have created. So that's what I'm referring over here. Then once that is done, you need to go to the project drop down over here. Then inside my library you need to create this folder called export_scripts_template. So just right click, new directory, and give name as export_scripts_template. Inside that you need to create these two files, export_plugin.gd and plugin.cfg. So again right click, new file, export_plugin.gd, and same way you can create plugin.cfg as well. Now the contents of plugin.cfg, again I have copy pasted it from the documentation. Important thing is this should be your plugin name. You can change the description and author to whatever you feel like. Then here we have this export_plugin.gd. So here you can see, again I have copy pasted this code from the Godot documentation. So feel free to pause the video and just copy this code. Important thing again to note over here is this should be your plugin name. Rest I have literally copy pasted everything from the Godot documentation, nothing new over here. Once that is done, what you need to do is, so I'll just cd to the Android project. So this is my Android project, right? So I'll just cd to the Android project. I'll clear everything, and then you need to run this particular command /gradlew assemble. Now I have already previously ran this command, but if you are running this command for the very first time, it will take a bit of time. So be patient. Once this command is finished running, you need to go to your Android project. You need to go to my library, go to build, go to outputs, and go to AAR. And here you should see, here you can see 2 AAR files being generated. If it is not generated, that means you have made some mistake inside your Android code. So please check that. Here you can see build successful. That's why it created these 2 AAR files for me. Then you just need to go to Godot game engine and create a Godot project. I'll just close everything. So just create a Godot project. Next, go to project, click on install Android build template. So if you're installing for the very first time, you need to download it and then install it. So again, this will take a bit of time, but once I have already installed it, so once the installation is done, you should see this Android folder being generated. Okay, then go to project, go to export, click on add, click on Android. So as you can see, it has already added Android. Here at the bottom, just above export project, you will see a fix import button. Just click on that fix import button, and here I have checked this use Gradle build. Okay, minimum SDK have updated it to 26. Here I don't know what architecture my Android device is running, so I have selected all 4 of this. Then at least, so via Godot game engine or via the file explorer, you need to create some folders. So I will just show it via file explorer, but you can do it via Godot game engine as well. So just go to your Godot project. Inside that you need to create a folder called add-ons. Okay, inside that you need to create a folder with your own plugin name. Inside that you need to copy these 2 files. Okay, so the inside export_scripts_template, we have these 2 files, right? So just copy paste these 2 files. Now this particular file is generated automatically by Godot for internal indexing, so don't worry about this. You just need to copy paste these 2 files, and then you need to create a folder called bin as well. Inside bin you need to create 2 folders, debug as well as release. Now you need to go to the build, outputs, AAR. You need to copy the debug AR file to the debug folder. As you can see, I have already copy pasted it, but I'll do it again. So I'm just changing the name a bit. So again, the naming is also important. So once you copy the file, the name should be whatever is your plugin name -debug.aar. So same thing, I'll do it over here. I'll just copy this name, I'll paste it over here, and then I'll drag and drop it over here so that I don't have to type it out. Okay, so you should see this. Also just check, go to add-ons, go to my plugin and open this export_plugin.gd. There is highly likely you would have made an indentation error. If there is any indentation error, make sure you fix it as well, because we have written this file inside Android Studio and Android Studio does not provide a good support for this. Then just go to project settings, go to plugins and check this particular checkbox as well. Okay, then you just need to create a scene, and here you can see inside this scene I have purposefully taken one sprite as well as one button so that I can prove it to you that you can embed a native Android view along with Godot's internal controls as well. That's why I've taken this script and button. You don't need to take this script and button, you can take whatever you feel like. So here I have attached one script and I have also connected the buttons press signal as well. So once I press the button, I am updating the text of our text view as well as its position. So in case if you want the position to be dynamic, you can do that as well. So inside the script we first initialize our plugin. So this is my plugin name. Inside the ready, if we find the plugin, we initialize it, we set the text view and we set the position as well. Okay, and here you can see on a button press, again we call the update text method and we also update the position. So let me just run this quickly. Also, if you have any suggestions on what next videos I should make with this particular technique, if you are looking for any Android view which is not possible in Godot game engine, do let me know. I think one possible very common use case would be to integrate camera. So I will be making a video on how to integrate camera, capture photo, record video. But apart from that, if you have any suggestions, do let me know in the comments as well. Okay, I'll just open Android Studio just to mirror my device so that you can see the output as well. Also, I have already made a video on how to embed Android's XO player for video playing. So XO player is very powerful as compared to the default video player of Godot game engine. It can play all sorts of video. That's why I have made the video. So here you can see our application is running. So let's just wait, and here you can see hello from Android. So hopefully are you able to see it, hello from Android. Okay, now if I click on this update text button, here you can see the text of our text view is getting updated as well as the position is changed. So hopefully you got the point. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.